Hey guys, what's up? Tori here. Hold on, I'm moving my camera back a little bit. Sorry. Um, but I'm here with you guys for another more weight loss related video. And this video is about if I have any regrets along my weight loss journey or in having the weight loss surgery or anything like that, because I think that's a question that I think anyone who goes on a weight loss journey gets asked quite frequently, just because people are genuinely just curious, like, do you have any regrets? Is there anything about this that you wish you would have done different or anything like that? And the very first thing I want to say is I have absolutely no regrets having the weight loss surgery. Having the weight loss surgery was definitely the single most best decision I have ever made in my life, because it gave me the tool that I needed to really force myself to kick my butt into gear and get healthier and be able to live a more fulfilling life. And I have no regrets, even when I was struggling in the very beginning and got really sick right after surgery. I have no regrets with it. Like, it has changed my life for the better and has made me healthier and better in general. And there literally is just zero regrets in having this weight loss surgery. No regrets there. Now, are there any regrets of things that I have along the weight loss journey? And I really don't have any major regrets. The only regrets I have are very small. The first thing is I wish I had taken measurements. I regret not taking any measurements. Because taking measurements would have just given me another thing to look at and be like, wow, I have undergone a lot of changes, I really wish I had actually taken measurements of myself so I would know exactly how big around it was that I started and where I'm at now. I didn't take any measurements and I regret it. I really wish I had taken measurements, because for me, I just having that tangible thing to be able to really see, to really make myself see the differences and see the changes that have been made. And and I just kind of wish I knew what all my measurements, all my measurements, neck, shoulders, chest, gut, waist, butt, legs, arms, all measurements. I wish I had done all measurements just to know how much everything in general shrunk up, because it'd be nice, it'd be cool to know, and I wish I had done that. So if you are just beginning your journey, take measurements just so you have that other concrete physical piece of evidence, I guess you could say, of how much you lost and how much changes you have undergone. And then along those lines, the other regret I have is before I started losing weight, I hated taking pictures of myself. I rarely took selfies. Once in a while I did it, but it was rare. I hated doing selfies. Most of the time if I did a selfie, it was with someone else. I never just did personal selfies because I hated taking pictures of myself. I hated looking at pictures of myself. And I also had zero confidence in the way my body was, and I wish I had done pictures of myself in just a broad underwear or a swimsuit or something, because I have no pictures of myself with without a shirt on, showing my stomach at its full from before I started losing weight. And that is the one kind of picture I wish I had, again, because I feel like I'd be able to see the changes even more. It'd be cool to see the actual change in my physical stomach without being able to see it without a shirt on. So I really wish I had done pictures like that in the beginning, because now I have no problem taking a picture of my stomach without my shirt on, because it's my stomach actually looks normal now. It doesn't look bad. So at that time in life, I hated the way my stomach was, so it's why would I want a picture of that? And it's even if I wouldn't have posted it anywhere, just to have it just for myself so I could go back and look at it as a then and now kind of thing, a before and after, that kind of thing. I mean, I do have pictures of myself from before I lost weight. I have plenty of pictures of myself from before I lost weight, but they're all clothed. I don't even have pictures of myself in a bathing suit really from before I lost weight, because I hated the way I looked in a bathing suit. Even my family members don't really have many pictures of me in a bathing suit. The ones they do have of me, I'm completely in the water and you can't hardly see me, or I'm half in the water so you can only sort of see me. And like, that's not anything intentional on their part. That's probably more like I just subconsciously did it. Like I saw they had the camera, so I like made sure to hide my body more. Or like I purposely swam and pretended to be doing stuff because that way then my whole body wasn't showing. So I think like I just kind of even if I didn't realize I was doing it, I think that's probably what I was just doing subconsciously because I didn't want my full body seen. Really, when I think about it, I'm pretty sure that's what was going on there. But yeah, so I do wish I had more pictures of myself before, so then I could do more pictures now. And then like with my monthly pictures, I wish I would have done like monthly pictures of myself without a shirt on as well, because again, I would have just seen the changes more, and I like being able to really, really see the changes because it just helps me mentally be able to be like, yeah, I have come a long way, I am changed, I am different. So that's just kind of, that's just more of like a personal thing, I guess. So those are just kind of more like little personal things that I really wish I had done that I regret not doing. So, but those are really the only regrets I have. Otherwise, along this journey, I have no regrets. Oh, one other thing regarding the weight surgery is my only regret regarding it is I wish I had done it sooner. Like I do often think about what my life would be like if I had not been so stubborn as a teenager and had done the surgery as a teenager, because my doctors first started recommending for me to do the weight loss surgery when I was a teenager. Like honestly, I think the first time it got brought up to me to do it was maybe when I was like 13 or 14. I think was the first time my doctors were like, you really should consider it. And I was just a stupid, stubborn teenager. I mean, that's literally all there is to it. I was a stupid, stubborn teenager, and I was just like, I don't need no surgery. And the like surgery scared me at that time. And I was just like, nope, no surgeries for me. I don't need that. Like, not happening. And I honestly just pretty much ignored it whenever they brought up the idea of me having surgery, because it was just like, I don't need that. I don't want that. And I think the idea of like, because at that time in my life too, like my thoughts for the surgery was I would never be able to eat the foods I like ever again in my life. Like I would have to totally give up eating everything I like, and then I would just get depressed and hate myself. Like that's just like the mentality I had of the surgery at that time, because I really hadn't looked into it and done the full research on it at that time in life. And it wasn't until later in life that I actually did the full research, and I was like, you know, hey, I still will be able to enjoy foods I like. It'll just be at a much smaller quantity in a different way. So that's the only other regret, is that, I mean, I know like it all happened in God's timing. Like God maybe too made me be stubborn at that time, because God probably knew I maybe wasn't quite ready for the surgery yet at that time in life, because of just, you know, being a teenager where I was at in life as a teenager and stuff. Like he probably just knew I wasn't ready for it yet at that time in life, and he knew there was other things I needed to go through and learn in life before having this surgery. So it definitely did. I do definitely think it happened all in God's perfect timing, but it still is kind of one of those, like, you know, if only I had done it sooner, like I feel like I would have had been able to enjoy maybe some things like in high school and stuff a lot more if I had done the surgery sooner. So it's like always one of those, like, what if I had done it sooner, you know? But I am grateful for when I did do it, because I still did it fairly young, so I still have my whole adult life to enjoy ahead of me, which is great, because if I hadn't done the surgery when I did, who knows, I probably wouldn't even be sitting making this video right now. I could be laying in the gravesite next to my mom, because my weight could have killed me if I hadn't done it. So it definitely happened all in God's perfect timing, and I'm glad I did it when I did. I do just sometimes wonder what it would be like if I had done it sooner. So that is it for this. Those are the only regrets. It's just minor things, little things. Maybe it'll just give you guys some more ideas of things to make sure that you do before you have surgery and stuff, if you're looking into it, or if you're about to begin a weight loss journey of any kind, whether you're having surgery or not. I hope you found this helpful. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you aren't already. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Those links will be in the description box below. Feel free to leave me any comments or questions in the comments section. I would love to connect with you guys and chat with you guys more. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!